Building materials is a very important subject from the exam point of view. Hello everyone, my name is Shiva Reddy and I'll be your faculty for building materials subject. This is a tailor-made course for SSC-JE, MPSC, UPPSC, TSPSC and all the state services. In SSC-JE, in the prelim stage, out of 100 technical questions, you will be getting 20 plus questions from this subject. In the main stage also, approximately 10%, that is 30 marks out of 300 marks will be from this subject. And if you observe all the state services also, almost same weightage will be there as compared to the other subjects in civil engineering. Why do you think such a high weightage is there? Because when you enter into the service, most of the time, your job is to supervise the quality execution at site. Quality execution as per specification in the contract. Major part of this quality execution is the quality of building material which you have to use. Now, as a site engineer, you should know that what all tests you have to do in lab or at field to ensure that good quality building materials are being used for execution. This only examiner is checking that the candidate has the basic knowledge of building materials or not for doing this. Clear? So that is why such a high weightage is there. In this course, we have to understand 11 chapters. Here, I'll try to introduce each one how it is taught. First one, timber. Timber we'll be getting from trees, we'll cut them into logs and after different processes, we will be getting our timber section, your plywood and other industrial timber. One more important parameter from your site point of view is the moisture content. Moisture content in your timber section. It should be perfect moisture content. If it is not right, then your section will absorb moisture from outside atmosphere and change dimension. This will induce unnecessary stresses in your structure. So that is why moisture content becomes important. Now how will you choose that? Basically, India's map is divided into 4 zones. Depending on the relative humidity, 4 zones are decided. You will decide where your structure is coming. Depending on that, you will be choosing a particular zone. Okay, you will choose a zone. After that, usage. Let us say I am taking windows. In windows, if it is coming in zone 1, I will be taking 10%. If it is zone 4, I will be taking 16%. So 10 to 16% will be the range, and these kind of questions only will be asked in your exam also. Simple. Now, we'll move on to stones. We have to understand the origin of stones, how the igneous rocks are made, what are the sedimentary rocks, what are the metamorphic rocks. We'll move on to your bedding plane, how the bedding plane has to be perpendicular to your loading direction. Okay, that we'll understand. After that, lime chapter. In lime chapter, you have to understand the lime cycle. Basically, this lime cycle you have to understand, and after that, we'll understand what is lime putty, how it is made, how plaster of Paris is made out of gypsum. All those things we'll understand in lime chapter. After this, we'll move on to bricks. Different bricks are there. Modular bricks are there, perforated bricks are there, hollow bricks, cellular bricks, all different types of bricks are there. After that, one point I would like to explain is tolerance. Let us say at site you are getting your bricks delivered. That lot will you accept or not? That depends on what? Okay. So let us say you have to understand the size. You will not be measuring one brick at a one time. What is the procedure? Basically, you have to place 20 bricks in a row. After that, let us say these are modular bricks. Standard size is how much? 19 centimeter or 190 mm. If 20 are placed, what will be the length? It will be 3800. Okay. And the tolerance, how much you will accept, plus minus 80 mm, that will give you a range. If the length of these 20 bricks measured by tape falls in this range, you will be saying accepted, otherwise rejected. Clear? Likewise, you will get for width, okay, and your height also. Same 20 you have to place in a row. After that, we will be understanding different shapes, what are the IS code in which it is given, okay. Now, cement, how the manufacturing is done in cement. Let us say dry process. In this, we have to understand crusher, blender, preheater, then your rotary kiln, then your clinker silo will come, and your ball mill, and then you will get your packaged cement. After this, understand different questions will be understanding. See, in your hydraulic structure, Box compound, which is C2S, why it is preferred over C3S, that we will understand. Why external sulfate attack will destroy your concrete, that we will understand. Basically, ettringite formation is there, okay. If it is before setting, free expansion is there, no stresses. But after setting, if ettringite formation is there, means your boundaries are rigid. Now expansion is happening, it will destroy your concrete, okay. This process we will understand. What is the difference between false set and flash set, that we will understand. Next, we will move on to aggregates. Different tests we have to perform, namely, let's say toughness test, how you have to prepare your sample. Understand, it will be passed through 12.5 mm, then it will be passed through 10 mm, and this whatever is left will be your sample. Clear? Now this is how you will be getting your sample. Now let's say abrasion test, final result when you are telling, that time it will be 1.7 mm sieve you have to pass, and this you have to tell how much pass through it, okay. Now we have to understand how aggregate has to be added, in which state you have to add your aggregate. Basically, surface should be dry and the void should be full of moisture. Clear? Next chapter is our admixtures. In this, different admixture types we will understand. Your next chapter will be your water, quality of water in getting your concrete, okay, in mixing your concrete. All these points, all these 4 ingredients you have to add in getting your concrete. Next, in concrete chapter, we will be understanding the process by which you are getting your concrete and different properties. Understand, depending on the state, fresh state and hardened state, you will be getting workability and strength and durability. These are properties which become important from the exam point of view. Clear? Now we have how we'll be measuring the compressive strength, how the flexural strength has to be measured. Next, you have your factors affecting strength of concrete. So these topics become very important, okay. Obviously, workability and factors affecting workability, your non-destructive testing, everything will be covered. After this, we have 2 chapters which are Mortar and miscellaneous chapters. In Mortar, depending on the usage, we will be finding out that in which proportion we have to mix the ingredients. In miscellaneous chapter, we have our paints, steel and other few topics. Clear? So this will be the 11 chapters we have to understand in complete course of building materials. Now, where you can purchase this course? You have to download the DeepLearn app from the Play Store. In DeepLearn app, whatever courses you have purchased, it will be displayed in the dashboard. If you want to buy another course, you have to go to store. In store, all the GATE and engineering services courses are already up. Now we have launched SSC-JE courses also. In SSC-JE course, when you scroll up, you will observe there are 2 categories. First is complete course and another one is single subject courses. So we have SSC-JE General Studies complete course, another one is SSC-JE Civil Engineering complete course, and all the single subject courses are also there. You can purchase any of them. Thanks for listening, and for more such content, please consider subscribing. Thank you.